Hi, in this video we will do an example sum for preparation of revaluation account. So let's go to that example. Example: A, B and C are partners sharing profits and losses equally. Their balance sheet as at 31st March 2019 was as follows. On the left side of the screen, we have the balance sheet which is given a list of liabilities and the assets. And on the right side, we have additional information which is given. It says that the partners decided to share profits in the ratio of 2:2:1 with effect from 1st April 2019. They also decided that the first point, value of stock to be reduced to rupees 1,25,000, the value of machinery to be decreased by 10%, land and building to be appreciated by rupees 62,000, provision for doubtful debts to be made at 5% on debtors, and the last point, B was to carry out reconstitution of the firm at a remuneration of rupees 10,000. And they have asked us to prepare the revaluation account. So let's go ahead with the solution of preparing the revaluation account. Solution: revaluation account. Left side debit, right side credit. Particulars: rupees. Particulars: rupees. Now it says that the value of stock is to be reduced to 1,25,000. The value of stock which is given in the balance sheet is rupees 1,40,000. So the amount of reduction is 15,000. Reduction in asset to be debited to the revaluation account. So to stock account, rupees 15,000. Value of machinery to be decreased by 10% to machinery account. Again, decrease in asset. 10% of the amount of machinery, 2,50,000. So that comes up to 25,000 rupees. Third point, land and building to be appreciated by rupees 62,000. Increase in assets, so buy land and building. Account, the amount of increase is 62,000 rupees. Provision for doubtful debts is to be made at 5% on sundry debtors. Sundry debtors is 80,000 rupees. So to provision for doubtful debts. %5 on 80,000, which comes up to rupees 4,000. Remember, creating a provision for doubtful debts will reduce the asset of sundry debtors, and hence we need to debit the revaluation account. Also, B was to carry out reconstitution of the firm at a remuneration of rupees 10,000. We'll see later treatment of reconstitution expenses, and for this the journal entry is to debit the revaluation account with B's capital account for 10,000. So for the remuneration, to B's capital account, 10,000 rupees. Now let's see whether we are left with a gain on revaluation or a loss. The total of the credit side is 62,000 and the total of the debit side is 54,000. So the credit side is greater. It results in a gain on revaluation. Two, gain on revaluation transferred to partners' capital accounts. We have A, B and C. The total difference between 62,000 and 54,000, rupees 8,000. The old profit sharing ratio is equal. So we'll have to divide this 8,000 by 3. Each will get 2667 rupees and C gets 2666 rupees. So this is the answer to the preparation of the revaluation account.